Welcome, everyone, to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into an absolute icon of the African savanna, an animal that really embodies raw power, incredible resilience, and, the true strength of community. All right, let's just start with a number 900 kilograms. I mean, think about that. That is nearly a ton. And that's the maximum weight of the incredible creature we're exploring today, the African buffalo. So, to really get a handle on this animal, we first have to see it for what it is, the undisputed sovereign of the savanna. It's a true heavyweight in every sense of the word. Every single physical trait of the buffalo is built for a reason. It can stand up to 1.7 meters tall at the shoulder, with a body that is just pure muscle. And that dark, tough coat? That's not just for looks. It's literally a shield against all those biting insects and the intense African sun. Okay, so how does an animal this impressive actually survive in such a challenging world? Well, it all comes down to its amazing tools for survival, a potent combination of raw strength and razor-sharp senses. The buffalo basically has this dual strategy for getting by. On one hand, you've got its famous curved horns. These are serious weapons for defense and for sorting out who's boss. But just as important, if not more so, are its senses. They act like an early warning system to help it avoid danger before a fight is even on the table. Seriously, think of it like a living, breathing, sensory shield. Its wide eyes can spot trouble even in that dim light at dawn and dusk. Its hearing is so fine-tuned it can pick up the faintest rustle of a predator in the grass. And its sense of smell? Wow, it's powerful enough to find water from miles away. All of this together keeps the buffalo on high alert all the time. But here's the thing, a buffalo's greatest weapon isn't its horns, and it's not even its incredible senses. Its true strength, well, that lies in numbers. And this brings us to the amazing power of the herd and its really complex social life. And we're not talking about just a few family members hanging out. No, we are talking about massive herds that can swell into the hundreds. This group forms a formidable, moving fortress that is incredibly difficult for any predator to even think about challenging. And inside that fortress, you've got this highly organized society. The adult males, they compete with each other for status, but when danger shows up, they unite to defend everyone. The females are really the heart of the group. They raise the young and lead the search for food and water. And the calves, they're protected by the entire group, learning how to survive just by watching the grown-ups. So let's follow a calf for a minute. It starts its life at around 30 kilograms, pretty vulnerable. For the first 6 to 8 months, it's all about mom's milk. But at the same time, it's a student, right? It's learning what's safe to eat, how to spot danger, and how to get around the savanna. All of it under the constant protection of the whole herd. So, we've seen its power, we've seen its social structure, but the buffalo's impact goes way beyond just its own survival. It plays this surprising role you might not expect at all. It's an ecosystem engineer. That probably makes you wonder, right? What in the world does that actually mean? What is a buffalo's role in its environment, besides, just being a very large animal that eats grass? Well, its importance is just profound. As these massive herds move, their heavy hooves actually churn up and aerate the soil. As they eat and digest, they spread plant seeds over huge distances. Even the way they graze encourages fresh, new plant growth. They aren't just living in the savanna, they are actively shaping it, maintaining it. And what's the engine behind all this ecological engineering? It's their constant, non-stop search for the basics, grasses, branches, and most importantly, water. That endless quest is what keeps them moving across the plains and fuels their role as caretakers of the ecosystem. So, when you put it all together, what does the African buffalo really stand for? It's so much more than just a big animal. It's a living, breathing legacy of patience, strength, and cooperation. And this legacy plays out over a life that can last anywhere from 10 to 20 years in the wild, which is just a testament to its toughness in a world filled with threats. In the safety of natural reserves, they can live even longer, sometimes up to 25 years. There's a quote from our source material that just perfectly sums this all up. It says, "The African buffalo is not just a large animal, it is a symbol of patience, strength, and cooperation. It really lives out these principles every single day." Which kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about. What does the buffalo teach us about what strength really means? Maybe it's a reminder that the greatest power isn't found in just individual might, but in community, in the impact we have on the world around us. and in that quiet resilience to just keep moving forward together. Thanks for tuning in.